Oh yeah, The Rock is awesome. Man, he is badass in this. The new trailer for Hercules just came out today, and yes, it is badass, but I am keeping very low expectations for this movie, mostly because of the director Brett Ratner. I don't think that he's bad, but I gotta say, X-Men 3 The Last Stand was disappointing, but he did have balls for killing off major characters. And Rush Hour 3 was disappointing. It wasn't really that funny. I really like Rush Hour 1 and 2, but Rush Hour 3 was not that good. Tower Heist was boring as hell, so I'm not sure. I'm just hoping that this movie would at least be a decent Hercules movie, a decent action movie, and so far it does look decent. It actually looks good. I do need some very good Greek mythology movies. I always like Greek mythology, so that's why I was so interested in Clash of the Titans and Wrath of the Titans. And yeah, they're just okay right now. After I watched them a couple more times. At first, I kind of hated them. Well, I especially hated Clash of the Titans, the remake, at first. But when I watched more of the deleted scenes and more of the documentaries and the making-ofs, I fell in love with the movie, even though the final product is still not that good. So for Hercules, The Rock is a great casting choice for Hercules. I gotta say, though, I do like Kevin Sorbo as Hercules. He'll always be Hercules to me. The Rock as Hercules is believable. His hair, I dug the hair. He looks badass with it, and he has the beard and the mustache combo. It looks great, his epic beard and the epic long hair. What I love about this is that it includes some of the labors that he had to do. He fought off the Nemean lion, and the Nemean lion looks badass in this. I love the design in this, how realistic he looks, and he looks much better than Aslan from Chronicles of Narnia, and he looks good. I believe that this scene will be short in the movie because right after he fought off the Nemean lion, he's already wearing him as a hat, and it's a badass hat. It looks great. I'm happy about the look on him, and I'm wondering if The Rock has to wear that the entire time because I'm okay with it. It's a great look on him, and I love the battle cry he did with it when he's like, "Ah!" The CG looks good. It's on par with the Clash of the Titans visuals. I mean, Clash of the Titans have some video gamey visuals, but for the movie, it actually suits it, and for here, yeah, it suits it. The Nemean lion looks great. The Hydra, oh man, I am so glad they include the Hydra in a Hercules movie. I always like the Hydra. He looks great in here. I hope that the scene will be awesome in the end, and yeah, it looks awesome so far, and I love the setting of it. It's in the swamp. Cerberus looks cool, and the boar. The boar reminds me of the boar from Princess Mononoke, so yeah, and the sight of seeing The Rock climb up a tree, jump off it, and then he uses his huge ass club to pummel the boar. That looks great. I can't wait to see the finished product of that, and I'm really hoping that this movie will end up being rated R, but I highly doubt it. I think this movie will end up being PG-13. But since movies are testing the PG-13 rating right now, they're testing how much they can handle. They could say fuck once, and they could show a lot of violent scenes without using gore at all. So probably it'll be the same thing. Probably this movie will be violent as hell, but doesn't show any gore, so it'll be okay for all audiences. So that's what I'm hoping for at least. But if this is rated R, man, this is going to be an awesome bloodfest. So far, it looks way better than the earlier Hercules movie that came out in January. Yeah, I believe it's called The Legend of Hercules, and that one barely had any fantasy elements in that. Actually, the only fantasy element I know is that Hercules has like the lightning whip from Zeus, and that was it. So for here, I'm glad that there's a lot of fancy elements in it. I'm happy about it. I'm happy with the way it looks. We see more of the cast now, and you see John Hurt, and at first I thought he was playing Zeus because he played Zeus in Immortals, but no, he's just playing a regular old king, just telling Hercules what he should do and stuff. Ian McShane is in this, and you know, Ian McShane is Ian McShane. You're gonna have a fun time with him, and here I like that he's like a partner to Hercules, and he has a badass weapon that turns into another weapon, and he looks badass so far, even though he's tiny compared to Hercules. You see a Victoria's Secret model in the movie. I can't pronounce her last name, but I know her first name is Irina. She is hot in this. She is hot, man. And if this is a rated R movie, we'll probably see her naked, but I highly doubt it. But she looks great, and she plays Megara. Only thing I don't like about this trailer is that it shows that she's gonna die. She and her children will die. Hercules is on a revenge quest, and he has to fight off Hades, I believe, or some of the other gods. I don't know. If I get to see Hercules fight off against Hades or any other gods, then I'm all excited for this. Heck, I'm not sure if that guy's a god, but there's one guy who was fighting Hercules, and he had a fiery whip, and then he wraps it around Hercules and then pulls him back. That effect looks pretty cool, and I want to see more of that. I'm really worried if this movie will be rated R or PG-13, but just keep it action-packed, keep it awesome, and The Rock seems very emotional in one scene. Hell, this is the most emotion I ever seen him. He looks like he was about to cry, and he's like, "I am no hero." You know, The Rock is giving it his all, and that's all I want. And yes, he looks awesome as Hercules. Without the chest plate or not, he looks great. And with the Nemean line, he looks even more badass. And I am excited for this movie. But like I said, I am going to keep very low expectations just in case. In the end, I just want a good, decent action, good Hercules movie. That's all I want. That's all I care about. So write down in the comments below, how'd you feel about the new trailer? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Are you excited about The Rock? Are you excited for another Hercules movie? Did you see The Legend of Hercules? If you did, please let me know how that movie is. I'm not sure if I should go watch it or not, because I remember there was a website called The Cinema Snob, and he said that he liked it, but he even said that it was a very bad movie. So yeah, let me know. Well guys, until next time, see you later.